welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Allison and I'm a senior at the University of North Texas majoring in fashion merchandising. Today I have a highly requested video. So many of you guys, since I talked about getting an iPad, were so interested in what I have on my iPad and what I use specifically for school. I've also gotten a lot of questions of people wondering if an iPad would be beneficial for a fashion merchandising major, and I'm here with all of the answers. So firstly, I just have my iPad. I have this like protective case on it, and it's this green color. Green is my favorite color. So it clips on the side and then it opens it up to my iPad. My iPad looks like this. Okay, so I'm gonna start screen recording on my iPad. So when I open up my iPad, it's on this home screen that I have. I'll have it right over here so you guys can see. It's not the iPad Pro, which is fine because I have a computer. I don't really need this as a computer. So I like to use this specifically for taking notes. I specifically like to use my iPad for Procreate for my YouTube videos, as well as Goodnotes. So that's what my primary use for this is. So I'm actually gonna open up my Goodnotes app, and Goodnotes is what I use to primarily take notes. So what's really cool about Goodnotes is I have this whole page that shares my planner, and then all my classes I have little books for, I guess. So I have like my planner one, and I like kind of plan out my days in here. And then I have my classes, and I have all my notes in here. So what I really love about Goodnotes and taking notes on Goodnotes is all the options that you have when it comes to taking notes. Like, I feel like this is next level because you're still writing it and learning the material, but you have it in a more organized format. So for example, I really like to search things. So I'll just go to this little search bar up here and I can search things like marketing, and then it'll bring me to all the pages where I've talked about marketing or an abbreviation of that word. So super helpful if you're taking an open note exam and you want to find material quickly. It's really convenient because it can actually search what you've written. So it kind of has the best of both worlds. I know if you do like Command F on your computer, you can search your notes that way, but this way you can still write them and still search them, because I personally learn the best when I'm able to write my notes. Excuse me, very rude. I specifically learn the best when I'm able to write my notes. So I think a lot of people are that way, but I have all my notes in here. I love that you can add photos, so I can incorporate any of my photos into my notes. So if I'm taking a picture of a graph or something, I can add it in and it's all in one place. So Goodnotes is honestly my favorite app for the iPad. Game changer, and it really helps when you take notes for school. Truly, this has changed my life. So going out of Goodnotes, I have quite a few other apps I use on here. I have Procreate and YouTube Studio, which is how I like manage my YouTube channel and all of that. iMovie's on here. I don't usually use iMovie on my iPad, but it's on here. And then I have a whole school folder where I have like Google Drive, Google Docs. I use Canvas for school, so just the Canvas app. And then Pages, Yuzu. Yuzu is really cool because you can actually rent textbooks through your school like thing. So I can pull up the textbooks and look at them on my iPad, which is really nice. So if I'm writing a paper on my computer, I can go through my textbook and reference it that way. So that's really nice, and it's so much easier to rent a textbook on Yuzu and cheaper, honestly, so you don't actually have to buy the actual textbook. And from my understanding, these last forever. So I have like the merchandising textbook on here. I had to have this for another course, so I really like this. It's very useful. And then I have the Zoom app on there as well. We'll go into Instagram stuff. So I use this app called Planoly to plan my Instagram feed. I don't have a whole lot planned right now because I plan that every Tuesday and today is Monday. So I just have kind of this and I'm able to plan my Instagram photos, and you can do stories on here. I don't really plan stories because I don't really post that many stories, but I like to plan my feed. And then going back to my home screen, I have all of this on the side with the new widget thing, which honestly, game changer. I use the app Widget Smith if you want to see how I made these over here, but really cool. Also have the first generation Apple Pencil. So in order, if you don't have the iPad Pro, you can't use the new Apple Pencil, which is fine. This works great. So I use this to take notes, which I'll show you on the screen how I take my notes. So let's say I'm gonna go into my planner. So every day I make a little to-do list thing, and like I can check off, select my pencil. You can change the color to literally any color, which is really nice. And then I'm just gonna check I filmed. Here we are. But it's really cool to write. So let me find, I'll actually go into Procreate and show you guys how I make things for YouTube. So let's say I'm making like an outro clip. The eraser is really interesting on here. I think you could make it bigger. Yeah. Okay. And then I'm gonna go in and write, I guess, hey guys, I don't know. See, subscribe. And I use these without a background because then I can incorporate it into iMovie, into my YouTube video. So if you guys want like another more specific and detailed process on how I do these for my YouTube videos, let me know. I can do that. It's pretty simple, but this is the app Procreate. I love Procreate. It's really cool and you can do so much on it. One of my favorite apps, definitely worth the money. That is basically the gist of my iPad and how I use my iPad as a merchandising major. If you guys are interested in any other like iPad related content or like a more in-depth, like me taking my notes, let me know. I can definitely do that. And let me know if you have any questions down below. I love to answer you guys' questions and just be involved. Let's start a conversation down below. Also, don't forget to subscribe if you like this video. I make a lot of college related content and you know, it's fun. Stick around. If you're new, leave a comment down below. I'd love to get to know you. And follow me on Instagram if you like. My feed is pretty aesthetic, if you ask me. And link down below as always. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!